Picture a Libra. What do you see? You see the scales of justice, perfectly balanced. You see the effortless diplomat, the one who walks into a chaotic room and leaves it in harmony. They are the artists, the lovers of beauty, the warm smile in a cold world, bathed in a kind of golden, pleasing light. They are the peacemakers, the champions of fairness. This is the Libra everyone knows and loves. But what if I told you that this is a masterful illusion? That this peaceful exterior is the perfect camouflage for one of the most strategic and at times ruthless minds in the zodiac. My name is Anya Sage, and as a psychological astrologer, my job is to translate the code of the stars. And the code says that the Libra you think you know is a lie. Today, we are going to dissect that lie by uncovering 25 psychological truths that will change how you see them forever. Let's start with a secret that unlocks everything else. Fact number 7. Never mistake a Libra's quietness for weakness. Imagine a Libra in a tense meeting. They've just been publicly slighted. They don't lash out. They don't even frown. They just sit there, silent. Maybe a blank stare. Defeated? Oh. No, that quiet is the sound of a supercomputer booting up. In that moment, they are cataloging the offense, weighing the consequences, and methodically planning a response that will be executed with chilling precision, weeks or even months later. It is the calm before a perfectly calculated storm. That chilling strategist is just as real as the charming diplomat. And we've only just scratched the surface. So if you're ready to understand the mind behind the smile, the method behind the harmony, and the cold reality of their breaking points, let's begin. So where do we begin? We start right here, inside their mind. Because to understand a Libra's actions, you first have to witness the perpetual court case that happens inside their head before they even say a single word. This is our 24th truth. Libras are fundamentally logical and objective. But this isn't a simple pro and con list. It's a full-blown trial. Imagine asking a Libra where they want to go for dinner. For most people, it's a simple question. For a Libra, the gavel slams down and court is in session. On one side, you have the prosecution, arguing for the new Thai place. They present evidence. Exhibit A, the reviews are stellar. Exhibit B, we haven't had Thai in 3 months. But then, the defense rises. They represent the Italian restaurant. Objection, the Thai place is a 25-minute drive, which cuts into our evening relaxation time. The Italian place is closer. We know the menu, and it guarantees a comfortable experience. All the while, the Libra, acting as judge and jury, cross-examines both sides relentlessly. But what if Sarah doesn't like spicy food? Is the ambiance at the Italian place as aesthetically pleasing? What is the optimal outcome for the group's harmony and my personal satisfaction? This is the 20-second truth in action. You haven't heard a real argument until you've heard a Libra argue with themselves. It's not indecisiveness in the way you think. It's an exhaustive, often paralyzing quest for the single, logically perfect, most balanced answer. Now, you'd think someone this caught up in their own head would hold a grudge, right? Wrong. And this is our 23rd truth, the one that makes them so maddeningly hard to stay mad at. A Libra will apologize quickly and sincerely, not just because they're nice, but because an unresolved conflict is a state of profound imbalance. It's a crooked picture on their psychological wall. It's a mathematical equation that doesn't add up. It drives them crazy. Holding a grudge is inefficient. It's disharmonious. So they apply that same ruthless logic that paralyzed them over dinner to the conflict between you. They analyze their fault. They analyze yours. They find the most logical path back to equilibrium, and they execute. The apology is the verdict. case closed. But this same need for balance has a darker side, because when the scales tip too far, their verdict can be permanent. But before we step into that courtroom of final judgment, let's talk about what happens when you're the one bringing balance to their scales. When you're not the problem to be solved, but the harmony they've been searching for. Because this is where you stop dealing with the strategist and start experiencing the artist. This is where you unlock the Libra lover. Forget everything you've heard about Libra being passive. When a Libra desires someone, they don't just wait and hope. They plan, they pursue. This is our fact number 8. They will go after the person they like and do all they can to get them. But their pursuit isn't aggressive, it's a masterclass in seduction. Think of a brilliant choreographer, not a hunter. They won't charge at you. They'll create an intricate dance and invite you in, making every step feel like your own brilliant idea. They'll appear exactly where you are, armed with a perfect observation about that obscure band on your t-shirt. They will remember a tiny detail from a conversation weeks ago and use it to craft the perfect compliment that lands right in your soul. Their strategy is to make you feel like the most fascinating person in the world, so that choosing them feels like the most natural, exhilarating conclusion. And when they have you, that strategic mind doesn't switch off. It just redirects its entire formidable focus onto you. This brings us to fact 25. Libras are, without question, some of the most passionate and devoted lovers in the entire zodiac. But their passion isn't just chaotic heat. It's intelligent. It's thoughtfulness elevated to an art form. Anyone can buy expensive roses. A Libra will remember you mentioning just once, 6 months ago, the smell of the night-blooming jasmine outside your childhood window. And one evening, you'll come home to find they've filled the entire apartment with that exact scent, with a single perfect gardenia floating in a bowl of water, simply because they knew it was the key to a forgotten, happy memory. That is the Libra love language. It's not about the price tag, it's about the precision of the emotional strike. This artistry extends to every touch, every glance, and especially, as fact 19 points out, to the kiss. For a Libra, a kiss is not just a physical act. It's a 3-act play. Most people kiss like they're putting a period at the end of a sentence. It's an action, a conclusion. For a Libra kiss is the entire chapter. There's the prologue in their eyes just before it happens, a moment of intense focus that silences the world. There's the rising action in the way they'll gently touch your face or the back of your neck, building anticipation. The kiss itself is the climax, passionate, intentional, telling a story of desire and profound connection. It's not rushed, it's savored. They are quite literally turned on by kissing done the right way, because for them, it's the ultimate measure of aesthetic and emotional harmony. So, how do you unlock this masterful lover, this passionate artist? The key is deceptively simple, and it's our fact number 11. If you are gentle and kind to a Libra, you will be rewarded with unforgettable charm. This isn't about being a doormat. It's about understanding their core operating system. A Libra is an engine of reciprocity, a living embodiment of energetic balance. Your kindness, your gentleness, your consideration, it's not just a nice gesture. To them, it is fuel. It is the proof they are looking for that harmony is possible in the world. You pour positive energy into their scales, and they are compelled by their very nature to balance it by pouring an overwhelming wave of charm, devotion, and passion right back at you. When you are a source of peace in their life, they will move heaven and earth to make their life a paradise for you. When you are a source of peace in their life, they will move heaven and earth to make their life a paradise for you. But here is the most important thing you must understand about that paradise. It has non-negotiable laws, and if you break them, you will be exiled swiftly and permanently. This is where we discuss the rules you cannot, under any circumstances, break. Remember the Libra symbol, the scales. They are constantly, subconsciously conducting an audit of your behavior. Every moment of disrespect, every instance of taking them for granted, every time you choose selfish convenience over mutual consideration, it places a tiny, imperceptible weight on one side of their internal scale. This brings us to fact number 9. A Libra will bite their tongue, but only for so long. They will absorb imbalance. They will give you the benefit of the doubt. They will offer silent grace periods you don't even know you're in. But that quietness you mistake for weakness, it's the calm before the verdict. It's the final calculation before the books are closed on you. And once that verdict is rendered, the sentence isn't a loud argument. It's a slow fade to black. This is fact number 18. If you fail to give a Libra the attention and respect they require, prepare to say goodbye. The change is chilling. The long, thoughtful paragraphs they used to text you shrink into single words. The enthusiastic yes to making plans morphs into a vague "I'm busy." They are not playing games. They are performing a strategic withdrawal of energy. They have concluded you are a bad investment, and they are cutting their losses before you can drain them further. This is not a ghosting born from fear. It is a severance born from a final decision. And this is the part that people find so jarring, so cold. This is fact number 12. If you fundamentally disrespect a Libra, they will cut you off completely. There will be no screaming match, no dramatic breakup scene for you to star in, no closure. One day, you are a factor in their life. The next, your existence is an archived file. Your number is deleted. Your access to their world is revoked. The decision was made in the quiet of their own mind, a cost-benefit analysis where you became a liability to their most precious asset, their inner peace. But being cut off isn't even the final stage. The most ruthless act of Libra's justice is what comes next. It's our final and most definitive fact for this section. Fact number 10. Ignoring a Libra will get you nowhere but erased and replaced. To understand this, you must see a Libra as the master curator of their life's gallery. Every person, every relationship is a piece of art they've chosen to contribute to the overall harmony and beauty of their world. When you, through neglect or disrespect, become a painting that clashes, that screams discord on their wall, they don't try to fix you, they de-accession you. They take you down, move you to permanent forgotten storage, and hang a new, more harmonious piece in your place. It's not personal, it's curatorial. You weren't just removed. You were erased, and you were replaced. This is one of the most misunderstood and frankly feared aspects of the Libra psyche. So I have to open the floor to you. Have you ever been on the receiving end of a Libra's clean cut? Or if you're a Libra, what is the final straw that activates the erase and replace protocol? Let's discuss this in the comments below. Your stories are the evidence that brings this cosmic blueprint to life. While you're sharing those powerful stories in the comments, let's go deeper, because the erase and replace protocol, as final as it feels, is just a symptom. The cause is rooted in a set of even more fundamental, almost brutal operating principles that drive their search for balance. The first is their absolute intolerance for the imbalance of a lie. This is where we get fact 21. A Libra will be straight up with the truth, no sugarcoating. For them, dishonesty isn't just a moral failing, it's an aesthetic one. It's like a screeching, off-key note in a perfect symphony. It's a visceral irritant they are compelled to correct. You might ask them, "Does this look good on me?" hoping for a polite white lie. Instead, You get a calm, detailed analysis of exactly why it doesn't work. It feels personal, it feels harsh. But in their mind, they aren't attacking you. They're restoring factual harmony to the universe. To ask them to lie is to ask them to endure chaos. They simply can't do it. This devotion to a higher order balance leads to the second, often misunderstood behavior. According to Fact 17, if a Libra is being treated better by another person, be prepared to not hear from them. This isn't the dramatic erasing we just discussed. It's quieter. It's a slow fade. Many see this as disloyal, but that's a misreading of their core programming. Think of it like a plant turning towards the sun. You can be fond of its spot in a dim corner, but if a clear, bright sunbeam appears across the room, its leaves will, over time, inevitably reorient towards the light. It's not malicious. It's an almost involuntary pull towards better energy, better nourishment. They've weighed the scales, and your side came up light. The argument is over. They simply, quietly, move towards the warmth. But now we have to address the most difficult. The most controversial secret, the shadow of the scales. Fact 16 states, a Libra will pick on you if they find out you are weak. Let's be very clear about this. This isn't random bullying. It is a deeply flawed, often subconscious quality assurance test. In a Libra's strategic mind, a partnership, be it friendship or romance, is an alliance. And an alliance with a weak link is a future liability. It represents a fundamental imbalance. So they will poke you. They will challenge your opinions. They will test your boundaries, not out of cruelty, but to see if you will stand up for yourself, to see if you have a spine. If you crumble, their internal calculus flags you as an unequal partner, a potential energy drain. It is ruthless, it is strategic, and it is the cold, hard logic that underpins their beautiful, harmonious world. And I know that sounds brutal. It sounds calculating, because it is. But to mistake that logic for pure cruelty is to miss the most important part of the puzzle, the soul of the Libra. That cold calculus isn't driven by malice. It's driven by an unwavering, almost painfully strong sense of what is right and what is wrong. This is fact number 15. Inside every Libra is a Supreme Court, and their moral compass is the Chief Justice. When they cut someone off for being dishonest or for creating chaos, it's not a simple emotional reaction. It's a verdict. It's a declaration that a fundamental law of their universe, the law of fairness, of reciprocity, of truth, has been broken. And for them, allowing that injustice to continue is a greater sin than the act of removal itself. The execution of the verdict might be cold, but the reason behind it is a white-hot devotion to their principles. This leads directly to fact number 14. Their absolute hatred of complication. It's not just a preference, it's a core disturbance. A Libra's mind is engineered for symphony, for elegant solutions and clean lines of logic. When you introduce needless drama, constant emotional fires, and convoluted problems, it's like a jackhammer next to their head while they're trying to compose. They will endure it for a while. They will try to reason with it, but eventually, they realize you can't reason with a jackhammer. You can only shut it off. Erasing and replacing is their desperate, last-ditch attempt to restore their own sanity and bring the world back into harmony. And here is the tragic part, the part that makes it all so human. Fact number 6 states they will try to please you, even if they aren't pleased. Before the verdict, before the cutoff, there is a long, silent period of accommodation. They are the friend who says it's fine when it's not. They are the partner who absorbs your bad mood, who balances the checkbook when you overspend, who cleans up the mess they didn't make. They do this over and over, building a silent reservoir of imbalance within themselves, hoping you will notice and correct the course. That snap you see isn't a switch being flipped, it's a dam breaking. Which brings us to the most perfect, succinct summary of this entire dynamic. Fact number 13. Ask a Libra for help, and they will help you. They will give you the shirt off their back. They will champion your cause. They will move mountains for you, unless they hate you. There is no in-between. You are either an asset to the balance, a cherished part of the harmony, or you are a liability, a source of static. And their system, designed for balance above all else, has only one way to deal with a permanent liability. And that's the core operating system. But what about the day-to-day user interface? Let's zoom out for the final observable truths that complete the portrait of the Libra in the wild. First, don't ever mistake their diplomacy for weakness. Fact number 20 is that they are deeply positive and determined people. Once their internal court has reached a verdict, their mind is made up. Good luck trying to change it. And here's a pro tip for you. Pay attention to their eyes. Fact number 5. When a Libra's eyes start to wander, it's a quiet alarm bell. It means their brain has flagged the current topic as uninteresting or unbalanced. Your quickest path back to connection? Change the subject immediately. This need for a balanced environment also explains one of their most misunderstood traits. Fact number 2, the idea that Libras are hopeless with money. They are not just reckless spenders. They are investors, but they're not investing in stocks. They're investing in harmony. That expensive dinner, that perfect piece of art, it's not frivolous. It's a conscious act of curating their reality. They are building an external environment of beauty and balance to quiet the chaos of their internal world. For a Libra, a beautiful space isn't a luxury, it's a psychological necessity. Now, does this core drive manifest differently in men and women? Absolutely. The Libra man, per fact number 4, often channels this into a very direct, no-nonsense pursuit of fairness. His logic leads, and he expects the world to operate on clear principles. The Libra woman, on the other hand, often wields the art of harmony more socially. Fact number 3 notes she can be naturally flirtatious. But it's more strategic than that. Her charm is a tool for calibrating the social atmosphere, for creating the pleasant interactions her spirit craves. Both seek balance. They just use different instruments. And that brings us to the final and most important truth about Libra, one that you are now a part of. Fact number 1, a Libra hates more than almost anything being told what they already know. It implies you think they haven't already run the argument from every angle inside their own head. So now that you're in on the secrets, you understand them on a level most people don't. There you have it, the strategist behind the smile, the judge behind the charm. A beautiful, and at times, dangerous combination of peace and power. So which of these truths hit closest to home for you? Let me know your story in the comments. And if you believe that understanding the people in your life is a superpower, and that brings us to the final and most important truth about Libra, one that you are now a part of. Fact number 1. A Libra hates, more than almost anything, being told what they already know. It implies you think they haven't already run the argument from every angle inside their own head. So now that you're in on the secrets, you understand them on a level most people don't. There you have it. The strategist behind the smile, the judge behind the charm. A beautiful, and at times, dangerous combination of peace and power. So which of these truths hit closest to home for you? Let me know your story in the comments. Then make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because our journey through the psychological zodiac is just getting started.